Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, you guys. Oh, my lighting is perfect. I'm starting way earlier. I noticed that morning light is the perfect lighting. Look at the room. I gotta try to make sure I do my videos early when I can. Okay. This is what we're going to discuss in this one today. The Supreme Court on 4/19, a limited stay for deportations of any Venezuelans held in northern Texas. I'm going to do an open read on that. And then I also want to do an open read on why is Kamala doing a $25,000 a plate fundraiser. We're going to do that one first, okay? Is that leading to something? Is she raising money for her own, what do you call it? For her own campaign when she comes back? Okay, let's just confirm. We've already pretty much come up with that, but let's just confirm, okay? Clear, Spirit. Why is Kamala doing a $25,000 a plate fundraiser? Open read. Should I use what lies beneath? Yes. Could I also use Mystic Black Rose? And you know what? I'm getting a bigger swing on the Mystic Black Rose. So let's use the Mystic Black Rose for that. I got a swing, but I got a bigger swing for the Mystic Black Rose. Okay. So what I want to know is that going to be successful. They did a limited stay. So that means just like a pause. So it's, I guess, a limited pause. I don't know what the limit part is, but we're going to do an open read on that. Clear, Spirit. The Supreme Court on 4/19 gave a limited stay for deportations in Venezuelans held in northern Texas. Open read. Should I use true crime? Okay, it's swinging pretty big yes for true crime. Okay, so we're going to use true crime for that. So let me shuffle my Mystic Black Rose. I love these cards. This is for Kamala's $25,000 plate fundraiser. And this is done with the DNC. So, the DNC is all about elections. So, okay, I'll be right back, guys. Let me shuffle. Okay, everything's been shuffled and divided into three. Okay, so this is Kamala's $25,000 a plate fundraiser with the DNC. Now, this fell out. Party, having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. Okay, so this is what's representing the fundraiser. Extreme. This is what was on the bottom. Okay, extreme. And what's in the middle? Ghost. All right, let's see what extreme has to say. Extreme. Harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. I don't know about the erratic decisions in this, but the harshness and the cutting off. I believe that that's how she feels that she needs to. Well, okay, I'm getting a message. The orange menace will be removed, and she's going to come in, like we've been saying, her, Biden, and Obama, to fix everything. And they've got to cut him off, and they've got to be harsh, okay? At this point, she realized that she has to have a little bit more. She has to be more harsh, more brash with this next time going around. Dealing with the orange menace. Leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. That's exactly what they want the United States to do. We need to leave this man behind. This is why she is fundraising for her next election. Because they need to leave behind disappearing, be cold, no contact. Get rid of the Orange Menace. Put him at Mar-a-Lago, house arrest. Got a lot came out from just those cards, huh? Okay, so next one, coffee date. Meeting up, planning, discussions, dating multiple people. Okay, this right here to me sounds like putting together and talking to people she wants to, when she runs again for president in 2025. For those who are just coming on right now, like, what is this girl talking about? Locked. Missing pieces, detached, locked away heart, can't move forward. Okay, what I got with this locked is the Orange Menace. The reason he runs this country like hell is because his heart is locked. Completely opposite of Kamala's. Butterflies. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness and devotion. So she's devoted. She's happy again. She's devoted. She feels like a new woman. She's ready to take her place as President of the United States. Soulmates. The one, deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. Okay, in this soulmates, I'm not getting about her and her husband, but she feels like she's soulmates and she has a life partner with the people of the United States. She feels connected. She feels like she should have already been the president, okay? She felt so connected with the American people when she was running. And you guys saw it. It was just like, her running was just like joy. It was a party. It was a celebration. It wasn't just like a regular running for president, like a regular, just a regular running for president. It was awesome. I loved it. Okay, pain. Oh, that's how she felt when she lost, when she got cheated out of being president. Guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. That's what she felt before. Excruciating, what's that word? Excruciating pain, yes. And she was a little guarded and apprehensive, and I would be too. But she's ready, you guys. We got butterflies. She's ready. I'm coming on. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. Anchor. Hold it together. Getting a grip. Heaviness. Chained up. So, she knows that she has got to put an anchor on the madness. Okay? This needs to be anchored in place and then redone. Redo the government. Fix the government that he ruined. Tether. Telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart song. She's definitely coming, heart songs, definitely coming from the heart. That's how she's going to run the country, from the heart, which is what we need. That's the age of Aquarius. Okay? If you run your life from heart driven first, you're going to do great in the age of Aquarius. If you're going to be mean and controlling and evil and just, yeah, you're not going to do well. So she is going to come from she's going to be how she's always been, and she's going to govern from the heart. Denial. Contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. And this is who she knows she's dealing with. Mr. Denial. He does not face reality. He don't live in reality. He lives in Trump world. So she knows what she's facing. This is a beautiful reading. This is beautiful. I'm so glad we did this. So the proof that she is, and we'll confirm that we'll just confirm real quick that she is, this is about her running for president. Clear. Spirit. The $25,000 a plate. What's the word? Fundraiser. Okay. Clear. Sorry. Clear. Spirit. The Kamala's $25,000 a plate fundraiser. Is that raising money for her to run for president in 2025? Yes, and look how big it's going. It's getting huger. It's going to hit my face. Look at it. Oh my God. Look at it. That thing was like, love it. Love it. I'm coming on. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. I wish I could sing. I can't. I can dance. I can dance my ass off, okay? I used to be a dancer. I could dance, okay? I was in dance companies and all that stuff. Singing? No. Wasn't given that gift. But I can fake it. So this is a beautiful reading about Kamala. Just beautiful. I'll make sure I put the word beautiful in front of that. That was beautiful reading. Oh, I love it. Okay, now, we got to read now about the Supreme Court giving the Orange Menace, telling the Orange Menace he has a limited stay about trying to deport the Venezuelans out of Texas to El Salvador. So they put a temporary pause on it. I don't even know why do you got to put a pause? Just say, no, you can't be doing that. They have due process. They need, or if they're already in the system, they need to be able to go through the system. Jesus. You know what makes me sick about this whole thing? When you otherize people, when you dehumanize people, that's how things like Hitler happened. He dehumanized, he otherized, he dehumanized Jewish people. And at the same time, people were desperate. Okay, they were hungry. So when you dehumanize somebody and blame another set of people for it, and people are hungry, that's what you get. And that's why Trump is trying to ruin this country, because he knows if we can get the middle class to be poor and make us desperate and hungry, we'd be more willing to listen to his insanity. This is what he's thinking. Well, it ain't working. It ain't working at all. Good job, America. Okay, let me pause and shuffle these cards. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so let's look at the Supreme Court on 4/19/2025, a limited stay for deportations in Venezuela of any Venezuelans. I can't say that word very good. Sorry. Venezuelans held in northern Texas. They put a stay so they can't ship them to right now to El Salvador prisons. I just want to do an open read and see what it tells us. Missing. So what the hell is missing? Is this the decision? I think this is the decision. The final decision is missing. Okay. Well, we know because they gave it a that's representing the temporary stay. And I just don't understand. What's with the temporary stay? Just say no. You can't be sending people without due process. You can't send people out of the country anyway. They go to our prisons, that's it. Or they get shipped out. But you don't send them to another country, to another prison. Orange Menace. He's a 3-year-old adult. Alright, so let's pull out 3 more cards here. I always do 3 across, 3 down, 1 in the middle, 1 on the 1 in the middle, and 1 on the bottom. So 3 across, 3 down. That's how I lay them out. Okay. Unless I'm doing a double read, and then I still do the same thing, but I just put double cards. Each row has another card on top of it. Okay. Moving on. Okay, this is very painful. This is painful for the people it's happening to. It's painful for the families that this is happening to. And this is painful for the country. There's going to be so much healing when this is done. And apologies need to be made. And they need to make this right for the people that they've done this to. They need to make amends. And it's going to be a monetary amends. Clear. Spirit. For those who have been sent over to the El Salvador prison, will there be a monetary amends made to these people? Mm-hmm. And look at it go. It's a huge... Good. Most of you people probably won't have to work again. And they shouldn't. How would you like to go to El Salvador prison where you think you might stay there forever? Okay. With this situation, there's a lot of mountains to climb. To get these people out of the El Salvador prison in a whole nother country, yeah, it's a big mountain to climb. Okay, we'll ask all of our questions at the end. MAGA. The Republican Party, MAGA. This affair is with Orange Menace and who came up with this whole thing. What's his name? I always forget his name because I don't like him. He's the guy with the pointy ears. Here, let me just see because I think I have... Somebody wanted me to read on him. And oh, yeah, I finally did read on him. I don't like reading on him because I don't like him. What is his name? Let me see if I can't find what his name is. You guys know who I'm talking about. Miller. Steve Miller just came to me. Yeah, this is the relationship between him and Steve Miller because him and Steve Miller is basically the one that came up with this BS. With this evil thing they're doing. Sending people to an El Salvador prison without due process and sending them out of the country, period, like that. It is complete fraud. It's completely against the law. It's completely against the law. They're breaking all kinds of laws. I don't know if it's fraud, but I'm just going to say this. They're breaking all kinds of laws doing this. There's probably fraud involved too. Okay. Let's just, like I said, just say breaking all kinds of laws. Okay, I'm looking at this marriage and weddings. These are all about the families. You know, people's wives or husbands have been sent over there and the breakup and the heartbreak of all the families. The marriages. And their kids. The families. Just heard a little kid crying. Okay, I think everything's okay. It's not a major thing, I don't think. No. Okay. Of course, look. It's an inside job. Of course it is. Look how disgusting. And that's probably what these nasty prisons... That's the energy of these nasty prisons. How would you like to stay in something like that? And that's the energy. That's the way it looks. There's devil energy all around this. Orange Menace and Steve Miller. Devils. Literally devil. Look how nasty that devil looks. That's them. Get the energy, see? That's them. And again, families. Families are suffering. The people are suffering who've been sent to these El Salvador prisons. Families are suffering who've had their family members sent away to the El Salvador prisons. Families like all of us who have to watch this. It is so painful and it's horrible. And it's right above marriage and weddings. All right. So that's the open read on that. I do want to ask, clear, Spirit, is the Supreme Court going to stop all deportations without, just to say this, clear, Spirit, is the Supreme Court going to stop all deportations out of the country that the Orange Menace is demanding. Yes, thank God. Clear. Spirit. Clear. Spirit. Are all of the immigrants that were sent to El Salvador, are they going to be returned? Oh, thank God. Yes. And I love that it says that they're going to be monetarily, or they're going to get paid, okay, for being sent over to an El Salvador prison. Can you imagine the lawyers? They're going to be on top of this. You don't have to pay me a dime till we win, because we're going to win, okay? And they're going to pay you. You're never going to work again. So disgusting. Okay, you guys. That is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so and give this video a thumbs up. Comments, questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Make sure you're really specific about your question. And if it's something a little bit out of the ordinary, it needs a little explanation, explain it a little bit. Okay, guys? That's it for this one. Love, peace, and happiness. Do something that makes yourself happy today. And I will see you guys in my next video, which should be shortly in just a little bit. All right. Bye, guys.